Hello and welcome to Whisky Resource. My name is Mark, and now for something completely different. So Omar from the Black Barrel Sippers Club has challenged me to try some blind drams that he has sent me. So here they are. So if you're not familiar with the Black Barrel Sippers Club, I'll put a link down there in the description to link you to the website. But the Black Barrel Sippers Club, it's a club that you really need to be recommended to join. But if you have a recommendation to join, visit the website and you request to join, and from there you can opt into do bottle shares, I believe, bottle splits. Anyway, Omar has sent me a selection of some whiskies that are all anonymously filled. So all there is on here is just the letter A to say that this is bottle A, and he's challenged me to tasting notes to see if I can get close to identifying some of the things that I challenge people when I do my full bottle reviews. That is to do a ABV assessment on the nose, maybe tasting notes for the nose, palate notes, a palate ABV strength, general feel for maybe what cask maturation it is, what type of whiskey, where does it come from, and potentially what distillery, what expression, those kind of things. So this is, a challenge for anybody that's ever done blind tasting. Working out anything to do with a whiskey is hard, partly because the whole whiskey field is so broad that you can't really pigeonhole whiskies into regions anymore. Very difficult. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try some of this dram that Omar has sent me. So I'm recording it. This is my choice to record it. I'll be filling in a form very much like I get people to fill in a form at my end, and submitting it, and we'll see how we get on with what it is. I'm recording it because potentially I'll be using this as a future video to put out on the channel. But here we go, on the nose. So this is, it feels quite young. I initially want to say it is something like a recharred ex-American oak barrel. It's fruity. There's some green grassy notes going on in there. I'm getting a funk. I'm going to describe it as a vanilla milk chocolate funk because I can't quite elaborate any more than that. But that same funk note that I'm getting on this is that funk note that I get on a Bimber. I've had it on Daft Mill, I've only tried one of, and I also get it on Westland whiskey, particularly the American oak. I love that note, and it's in here, which is fantastic. So that's led me down a path of those three distilleries. Now, I think it's safe to say that this isn't going to be a Westland because it is far too pale. So I'm going to discount Westland. In terms of Bimber, potentially it could be a Bimber. There are Bimbers that are that pale in colour, and Bimbers are a little youthful. Daft Mill, it doesn't seem mature enough to be a Daft Mill, but there's honey, there's vanilla, there's citrus notes going in there. I say that vanilla milk chocolate and those grassy green funk notes. So right now I'm thinking this is a English whiskey, based on the nose. Either that or it's the Lowland Distillery of Daffmill on the palate. The palate is very much a reflection of the nose. It's floral, citrus, with vanilla, milk chocolate, green, grass notes, hay notes maybe. It's got a bit of that lovely funk that I adore. Now, in terms of strength, I'm erring on the side of the low 50s. It is presenting a little hot, a little youthful. Now, what's popped into my head here is that some of those greeny funk notes that I'm getting there, the green grass hay, is similar to a Deanston. Now, I've not had the Deanston. Which one is it? It's the the Virgin Oak. I've not had the Virgin Oak for quite some time. So I'm kind of erring between a Bimber or a Deanston Virgin Oak. Now, that milk chocolate funk note that I love, I can't say I've ever picked that up in the Deanston 12-year-old. That's not to say that it's not there. It's just I've had enough of the Deanston 12 to have never picked it up. So, I think the ABV is actually lower. I'm going to say it's in the low 40s. And I'm going to guess that it's something like a Deanston Virgin Oak. I can't really consider anything else right now. That's it. That's my guess. So I reckon it's a Scottish. It's a malt. It's about 40. Deanston put them out as 46.3, don't they? So we'll say it's 46.3% ABV. I'm going to say it's something like a Deanston Virgin Oak. Failing that, it's a Bimber and it's sitting at 51% ABV. That's the best I can do.